Now, the head of one of the world's most influential companies, Samsung, has been jailed for corruption. Jae-yong has been sentenced to 2.5 years in prison by a South Korean court. He was convicted of bribing an associate of former President Park Geun-hye. Rob McBride joins us live from Seoul. So what actually happens to him now? Does this go to appeal?
This is a real shock. Many people here had been expecting that he was going to avoid going back behind bars. And when the news came, in fact, the Samsung share price dropped by a couple of percentage points. It has since rebounded somewhat since then. But it does give you an idea of just how unexpected this was. Many business groups here in South Korea had appealed to the court for leniency. In fact, Samsung themselves has appealed all along, saying that it needs its boss. This is by far the biggest conglomerate here in the South Korean economy. Jae-yong is its de facto head. It does not want him to have him sitting behind bars. All of these charges go back to 2017 when Jae-yong was found guilty of bribery, of paying bribes. This was all involved in the collapse of the government of Park Geun-hye, the disgraced president at the time, and also a long-time associate of hers, Choi Sun-sil, both of whom are now serving long terms in prison. Now, Lee was found guilty of having paid bribes to foundations controlled by Choi. It was thought as a way of smoothing the transition of power from his father, who was incapacitated at the time, to him himself. Now, he was originally sentenced to 5 years. He served 1 year of that before being released, but the prosecution has been trying to reimpose a tougher sentence, and that is what has been achieved this Monday. He walked into court to hear the ruling, but was immediately re-arrested again. He is likely to take this back to the Supreme Court, but for the moment, Lee is back behind bars with 2.5 years ahead of him.
Rob McBride there. Thanks so much.